Hey guys, my name is Sam, and this is my first ever YouTube video actually. So today I want to go over how to pack light when you need to go on location, specifically for corporate headshots. A lot of times when you're photographing large groups of people, it just makes a lot more sense to have you go to them instead of having a large group of people come to your studio. So my goal when I'm transporting all that gear is to pack as light as possible while still making sure that I'm giving my client the best possible experience. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Where'd my lights go? So first thing is lights. I have the Flashpoint eVOLV 200. I found it for indoors. I never need more power than 200 watt seconds. I mean, they're super compact. I carry 4 of these in my case and I love them. They come in at about 300 bucks a piece. Also, if there's any confusion, Flashpoint and Godox are essentially the same thing. So just so you know. Next, we need a mount for the strobe. So you can pick up the Glow S-type bracket. These are like 17 bucks and the unit just barely fits through here. They do have a newer model that has a little bit better of a fit, but at any rate, these do work. Light modifiers. I like the strip boxes. The Westcott Rapid Strip Bank XL. These are not very XL. They're not actually very L for that matter. They're 12 inches by 36 inches, so they're not very big, but they're the perfect size for portrait lighting. Especially if you're doing like the Peter Hurley 3 strip light setup. These are really handy, and I just love the light, weight, and portability of these. They collapse down nice and small. There's an internal baffle. There's an internal baffle, an external baffle, just like that, like your setup. This is super nice. Fast setup and fast teardown. Light stands, we need light stands. I use the Manfrotto 105 BA, I don't know, it's these. So these are aluminum, they're not very heavy, I'm just not very strong either. But these come in a 3-pack and they click together, which is really nice. They're not going anywhere. There's nothing worse than trying to carry a bunch of light stands and they're like falling all over the place and getting twisted in your arms. It's no good, I tell you, it's no good. Now, if you want to go super minimal and do like a 1 light setup because that's all that you have access to, I recommend the Photek SoftLighter. It's essentially a big collapsible umbrella with a front baffle. You shoot into it and it's reflective. This gives you a nice big soft quality of light. It'll light your subject, it'll light your backdrop. You don't obviously have nearly as much control, but this is a very simple 1 light solution. And then of course there's this super high-tech pouch. It just has all of like extra batteries, extra heads, chargers, gaff tape. Gaff tape is very important. You never know when you're gonna need it. A couple extra clips, big and small. A shower curtain. Easy. This is like a translucent shower curtain I got for $6 at Target. This is a great way to diffuse light coming in from a window. You just never know when you might need something like this. I found this is handy and it weighs nothing, so throw it in your bag. So again, my main goal is to deliver the best possible client experience. And so you do that by predicting their needs. You address things that they don't even know to think about in advance. So let's say it's a really humid day, it's summertime, or it's super windy outside and someone has done their hair, but they've come in and now it's a frizzy, tangled mess. If you have really high-end grooming products handy, it can help take care of that. And also, retouching a portrait with a million flyaways can be difficult. You know what they say in good old Lancaster County, you can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit. A light hold hairspray that's flexible and doesn't make your hair crunchy. Get something that's good, it makes a difference. A good dry shampoo comes in really handy for some volume and texture and other things that women need. I found that a quality dry shampoo goes a long way. Don't try to buy the cheap stuff because it makes the situation worse. Get the best dry shampoo you can possibly find. For men, I have a medium hold matte finish paste for some texture or a little bit of lift if your hair is flat or whatever. This just comes in really handy for flyaways as well. Extra hair ties, extra bobby pins, oil absorbing sheets. You can get these at like most drugstores. These are super handy if you have someone that has really oily skin or if they come in nervous and sweaty. They can blot their face with this and it gets rid of that shine really nicely and also makes your your life doing post-production much easier. So real quick, as far as the camera I use, I have the Nikon D750. Ooh. I literally just like ripped the top of this off of the, there we go. The Nikon D750 is a great workhorse camera. It's full frame, it's got a flip out LCD. It comes in at like $1,100 and it's just a great camera. 85 millimeters is a great focal length for your lens if you're doing just horizontal or vertical portraits, headshots. So I have the Nikon 85 1.8. This is the cheaper model. The 1.4 aperture is like $1,600. I think this is like $500. And optically, it's really sharp. It's a good lens. It has plastic housing instead of metal, so just don't drop your lens. If you are tight on space, the 50 millimeter is also a good option, or if you need to zoom out just a little bit and capture a 3/4 portrait or something like that, 50 millimeters is great. Another way you can help put your subject's mind at ease while they're being photographed is to let them see the photos. Excuse me. One great way to help your subject feel at ease while you're taking the picture is for them to be able to see the photos while they're being captured. So I use a CamRanger and attach it to my camera. And the CamRanger tethers my photos captured wirelessly to my iPad. That way they can see the photos as they're coming in and see how they're doing and what they want to change. It just helps them relax. And helping your subject relax is the #1 most important thing you can do to get a good portrait. I almost forgot, you need a trigger to fire your lights. So Flashpoint R2, this is like 79 bucks. I love this thing. It's great. It's got a nice, beautiful LCD. And yeah, so all of that gear goes into my ThinkTank Production Manager 50. It's a large rolling case. It comes in at 600 bucks. I can't find anything else on the internet that is up to the job. So for me, I found it was just worth it to bite the bullet and buy one, because before I was storing all of my light equipment in a snowboard bag. And if you've seen them, they're long and skinny and it sags. And so it kind of looks like you're wheeling a body behind you, and it's bad news. So in conclusion, we have the ThinkTank Production Manager 50 high capacity roller case, 4 Flashpoint eVOLV 200 units, 4 Glow S-type brackets, the Manfrotto light stands 3-pack, 3 Westcott rapid strip boxes, a Photek SoftLighter, a shower curtain, a pouch for extra batteries, gaff tape, A-clamps, grooming products for your subject, a backdrop support system, and your seamless paper roll backdrop. And in your camera bag is the body, a backup body, an 85 millimeter lens, a 50 millimeter lens, a CamRanger and tablet, and the trigger. So that's it, guys. That's everything. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. Also, everything I've gone over today is going to be linked in the description. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time.